Whoa, okay. Wow. Well, I'm back. I think. I'm Serky. And yeah. Let's do that. A loose cannon. So, basically, if you want to hear the double-donk sound over and over and over again, this is the perfect video for you. Badonka-donk. Yeah, apparently a lot of you wanted to see the loose cannon. Probably the most requested thing, actually. I have no idea why, but yeah, I'm glad you did, because I had never really actually used the loose cannon before, and I can afford it was more of a useless, jokey, weird weapon, but it's kind of great, actually. Probably my second favorite primary weapon, I'd say, after the stock, of course. So, I know you guys love it when I say that I am bad with a weapon, and I am really sorry to disappoint you guys this time. But today, after having used this weapon for a total of, let's say, 3 or 4 days now, I can officially confirm that I am probably the best loose cannon player in the world. And I'm very sorry about this. I know I'm usually the worst, and that's what you want to see. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Anyway, it really took quite a while to get used to the timing of this thing. Let's just say I blew myself up several times, and still do. And I don't know if this is related to your ping or whatever, but even if the charge meter isn't completely empty, it still sometimes blows up. I don't know. I don't like that. Alright, so this weapon is really difficult to use. To use well, I mean. I don't know if I just have to get used to it more, or if, well, it's probably just because it's such a random weapon. Because if you don't time the double donks perfectly, it is basically all up to luck. But you can actually time them perfectly, which is interesting and not super easy. But anyway, the weapon does about 60 damage normally, and the double donks do about 140. So that's pretty much when it kills the light classes. But if you can't get the double donks at least 50% of the time, this weapon is not really worth using compared to the stock damage. But it's fun, and supposedly it's easier to aim. But I miss way more than with the stock pipes. The projectiles are less accurate and bounce off of everything. Kind of annoying. And the loose cannon is also not that great in close combat, because the time it takes to you to charge one shot to get a double donk at close range, you can basically fire 2 regular pipes. And you also kinda have to get the double donk at close range, or you are probably dead. But at medium to long range, the charge time is shorter, so it's more effective. And it's pretty good with the sticky jumper as well, because you can just charge it in mid-air, and as you land you can just donk them immediately. And if you miss, well, you can jump away. Cannon jumping is pretty useless though. That does way too much self-damage. And yeah, of course it should work alright with the normal stickies as well. I never tried it, but considering the cannonballs blow up 1 second earlier than pipes do, I think. Well, basically you have a shorter range with the loose cannon, so you have to put yourself in worse positions to actually get stuff done. So that's where having stickies would help. And as you can see a couple of times in this video, probably, it's pretty good at getting engineers with it. Sentries are a bigger problem, but hopefully someone else can get the sentry. Or if you use the sticky jumper, you can just get back to the sentry before the enemy does, in most cases. Taking out the sentries though is interesting, because you want to hit it with both the explosions. Also there's no feedback when hitting a sentry, it just bounces off and looks weird, but actually if you hit it with the second explosion as well, it will do more damage than a stock pipe will. So if you're pretty much in a perfect position to do so, it's actually better at taking down sentries than the stock grenade launcher. It can be shot down in 2 shots, basically. Who knew? I didn't. So, alright, there you go. I really like the loose cannon, apparently. It's way more interesting than the iron bomber or the lock and load. Oh, the lock and load. If everyone could just stop using that thing, that would be great. Or maybe everyone should start using that thing so it gets nerfed quicker? I don't know how that works. But I will make a video using the iron bomber as well. I only really found one good use for it. I like weapons that are actually different from each other and just not the same weapon again, but worse. Which is basically the iron bomber. It's not different, it's just worse. But alright, enough about that. So, apparently I have been informed that somehow I have over 1,000 subscribers right now. And that's, I guess, a little more than I expected. I was thinking more like, well, I know that I have 2 friends that will watch, and hey, maybe a couple more people would join in, but yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing, but thanks. And you can stop now, alright? No more subscribers from now on. If I see even one more, I'm shutting this down. Thank you very much. Bye bye.